let's focus on the raptors. We're lucky in the UK, we've got quite a good range of raptors. You know, let's run through the UK raptor species. Not the real rarities, just those that we would expect to see regularly.
OK, let's start with the falcons. Let's start with Kestrel, and then we go Merlin, Peregrine Falcon, which we saw earlier, of course, the hobby, then the hawks. We've got Sparrowhawk, we've got Goshawk, we've got common buzzard, honey buzzard, very rare, red kite, Wales's national bird. Then the harriers, you've got the Hen Harrier, the Marsh Harrier and the Montagu Harrier. And then you've got the eagles, the golden eagle, the white-tailed eagle, and finally the osprey. And, OK, they're not raptors, but let's throw in the owls, the barn owl, the tawny owl, the little owl, the short-eared owl, and the long-eared owl. And also, we should throw in maybe the snowy owl, but that bred once in the late 60s. So I think we throw out the snowy owl. And on top of that, because we're only looking in the local area here, I think we can throw 4 of them out immediately because they're summer migrants. We're talking about the hobby, the honey buzzard, the Montagu Harrier and the osprey, and the golden eagle should go as well because that breeds only up in Scotland. And 2 owls, the little owl, which used to breed here up till the 1990s, but you know, it's very, very scarce now, and the long-eared owl. Now, the long-eared owl, sometimes you get eruption years where good numbers come over from the continent, but this winter isn't one of those. So I think now that leaves 13, am I right? 13.
Can I just say that I really like that because it was really great, wasn't it, to see that we've got such a huge variety of raptors, you know, including the owls as well. It's good to see them all laid out like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like bingo, wasn't it? But yeah, you're right. Should we say 13? Are we going to settle on 13?
Well, we're going to have a quest to see all 13.
We are. We're going to have a challenge, but we're settling on 13 that we might see here.
Yeah,
happy with that, both of you?
Yeah, happy
OK,
with that.
so we're setting the whole team a challenge. We're going to see how many of them we can see over the week that we're here. So by Friday, I want us to have seen all of them, OK? So which ones did you see?
We can't trust the team.
Why not?
A show of liars.
No.
They're just going to make it up.
No, but they've got to have evidence, Chris. They've got to have evidence. So a photograph or they've got to film it,
Yeah,
OK?
okay.
So we've got yours that you've
so
filmed.
Kestrel.
So, OK, that one. I think
Kestrel.
that one's a Kestrel. Yeah.
Buzzard.
Buzzard, yeah.
And then what do
2.
we have? Marsh Harrier.
Hang on.
Marsh Harrier.
Yeah.
And we've already had one other.
Have we?
Jack Badams, our ornithologist extraordinaire, member of the team, of course, got a photograph, well, in fact, he filmed a sparrowhawk on his mobile phone flying over our production village.
Not bad.
I mean, it's not blue chip excellent.
It's not.
But it is a sparrowhawk. Top work, Jack, for spotting that.
And it was on his phone.
And it was on his
He filmed
phone.
it on his phone, so we
Okay.
can turn that over as well. So that's 4 out of the 13. So we've got a few more to go, but I like this challenge. It's not between you two, though, so don't get too competitive. It is a team effort. So what are our chances then? I mean, remember, it is winter as well. Days are short. What are our chances of actually spotting all 13?
I think 1 or 2 will be awkward. I think probably the most awkward will possibly be the goshawk because it's very elusive. We know they're here, but they're very elusive, very difficult to see. Hold on. You haven't seen one?
Yeah, I had a gossel this afternoon, actually.
Oh, yeah, where?
Yeah. Oh, I was just looking out of the
yeah.
window of my caravan and it went by.
Did you get evidence?
I did, but then I deleted it by mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There we are. Right, OK.
It's a team effort, so the whole team has to keep their eyes peeled.
But that's not all that Mark filmed. He also filmed this bird. Typical stocky posture of a tawny owl, staring straight down the lens there, perched on the edge of the wood, looking for mice and voles, and down it goes. Now, that is important for us because we set ourselves a challenge to see the 13 raptor and owl species we reckon we've got a chance of seeing in and around Arne here. So we've got 1 more to add on.
We can tick it off, Iolo. We can tick it off our Raptor Challenge board. Which one is it? I think it's that one, isn't it?
That one, is it? The tawny owl?
There we go. That's the
There
tawny
we are.
owl.
So that makes 1, 2,
1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
I think there's a 6th one to add.
There is
isn't
a 6th one. Now, you've got to take in this photograph very, very carefully. I was out and about and I caught a male and female peregrine. Look at that.
Are you sure
Look
about
at
that?
the definition of that. Look at that. Now, I have a bone to pick with the rest of the team. I was the only one out and about. I tried to phone them. Nobody came. So that was taken with my little mobile phone.
Fortunately for you, though, our camera operator was out in pool and they saw a peregrine and got some great shots of it. I mean, just look at this.
Well, you say
That's
great.
a little bit better than yours.
You say great. I would call this quite average.
Well, it is there, but we go to the close-up.
Yeah, still average. No. Fair play. He got a male and a female. The male actually just brought in prey for the female to eat, and they are on a block of flats overlooking Poole Harbour. Now that is a real des res for a pair of peregrines because they can perch high up, they look out, and in front of them they get a selection of waders and wildfowl. I can imagine them one day saying, I'll have 2 snipe and a teal today, please, thank you very much. But isn't that brilliant? There they are, look. Urban peregrines, and I've spoken to people who've been there and they're picking up feathers from snipe, from all kinds of things.
Really?
Yeah, brilliant.
That does mean, though, that we can tick it off.
Oh yes, we
can,
can, of course.
Challenge. Is that the peregrine?
Yeah.
I think so.
That is the peregrine.
Which
Falcon,
means that we've got 6 now, which out of 13 is almost halfway.
It's not bad. 2 days. We've got 2 days to go, so we'll have to pull our fingers out.
You never know.
Yeah.
By Friday, I'm not sure we're going to get all 13, but let's hope for at least 10. Should we go for 10? Should we settle on that?
11. Come on,
11?
let's push it.
Okay,
We'll go for 11.
Let's keep our fingers crossed anyway and see what we get by the end of Friday. So I've got a question for you then. What would you rather see? Would you rather see a pochard or a peregrine? Would you rather see a mallard or a merlin? Would you rather see... well, anyway, would you?
Well, I'd go for the peregrine and the merlin, yeah. I mean, you picked pochard and mallard. If you'd gone for some, sexier ducks, I might have been a challenge.
A smew or a sparrowhawk?
Oh, hold on. Oh, now we've got a contest going there now.
Anyway, let's get into raptors, because actually that whole thing was just to lead us nicely into our
Seamless
raptor
it was, wasn't it?
challenge.
Absolutely seamless.
Because we have set ourselves a challenge while we're here this week, and we know that there are 13 raptors, including the owls, that we could see while we're here in Arne and just the surrounding areas around Arne. We've already seen 6, so we're doing pretty well. But you know that hide that you went to where you tried to see them and you only saw, what, 2? Well, we've had our camera crews at 3. Camera crews out and they've seen another 4. Look at this, hey, look at this. Actually, I fib, it was only 3. I've exaggerated. Hen Harrier, look at that, they saw a Hen Harrier.
Yeah, no, it's just sunny. They were there all day.
But it's a pretty good shot
It's
of a
a
Hen
great shot,
Harrier
it's a great
too.
shot.
So he can tick a Hen Harrier off. Merlin.
Oh, I know, male as well. Look at that.
Did you think they'd see a Merlin?
I thought they might see a merlin because they do come to the harbour here to feed on that those small birds out on the salt marsh. But
Oh, look at that. Look at that. The white-tailed eagle. Look at that enormous wingspan.
it's the flying barn door.
That's exciting whenever you see it, but it's particularly exciting for us now because we can turn it round. What was the first one? Here we go.
Merlin.
Merlin.
Nice.
And then we've got the...
Hen Harrier male.
And then we've got the...
Yeah.
So what have we got now? 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay,
what have we got
left?
left?
We've got
What have we got
Goshawk,
left?
I think. We've got Kite, and then we've got short-eared owl and barn owl. Do you know what? I reckon I could pull something out of the bag tomorrow.
How many? Do you think? We're not going to get all 13
No,
by
I
the
think
end
I
of
could
tomorrow,
probably.
are we?
Do you know what? I think tomorrow I'm going to do a bit of this.
You're
I'm going to do a bit of that.
Go down the disco, do a bit of dancing while you
Could do a bit
spot
of
your
this,
raptors.
bit of this, bit of that, and I think I could pull a couple out of the bag.
Well, whilst that made most of us feel all nice and relaxed and calm, that made you two feel a bit anxious because it was in slow motion, wasn't it?
Yes, Sanderlings are famed for running really fast.
Yeah.
I wanted to speed them up.
Well, the rest of us are feeling calm. Are we going to just speed really fast over here? Because we are nearly at the end of the show and we want to update you on our Raptor Challenge. This was the challenge we gave the whole team to see if they could see the 13 different raptors, which includes the owls, that can regularly be seen around Arne. We've already seen 9. It's our last day today. Did we improve on 9? Well, I'm pleased to say we did, actually, because we spotted this, the barn owl. The RSPB actually spotted it. Now, although we're in the RSPB reserve, they're not really part of our actual team. So they called our team and our camera team went out and they got some fabulous shots of that barn owl. So I think we can absolutely tick the barn owl off, don't you?
Yep, barn owl.
Okay, let's come back to our little thing here, and I think that's the barn owl, and there we go. So we got 10. We got 10 out of...
That's good
10 out of
going.
13, that's not bad.
Hold on.
I popped down to the woods as I said I would, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I could rustle something up.
Yeah, yeah. What have you seen?
And I got photographic evidence
Oh,
to
yeah.
prove it.
Yeah, let's have a look then. Let's have a look.
The Goshawk.
Oh, yes.
Hang on.
Come on.
Hang on. It hasn't snowed in the south of England for the last 2 weeks. A goshawk in snow. Where was that? Finland?
No, there was a little flurry down here at lunchtime. Just a little flurry, isolated flurry.
That is a rookie error. You've taken that off Wikipedia.
Actually, it was a photograph by David Main. You know,
Cheating. So I think we've done pretty well.
We
there.
have.
We've done 10, but Iolo, why didn't we get the other 3?
Well, the other 3, start from the bottom.
OK,
That's
why didn't we get that one, the
shorted
shorted
out,
owl?
where you get eruption years where good numbers come across from the continent, and this is not one of those years as yet, you know, and yeah, so that's why we didn't get that one.
What about the red kite?
Oh, the red kite, you know what, I must admit, I thought we would see a red kite. Wales is national bird, getting far more common, far more widespread now, but I was talking to some bird watchers last night, and they said, actually, on Arne, they're not seen that often.
All those people in Oxfordshire are shouting out, going, we've got
Yeah, I know.
OK, what about the last one there?
The goshawk. Well,
Yeah,
at the very
goshawk.
beginning, I said that we wouldn't get goshawk because they only come out when there's heavy snow.
Well, exactly.
You didn't get that one, did you? You didn't get that one.
I thought I caught a glimpse of one.
Right. But anyway, 10 out of 13, I think we're pretty pleased with that,
it's not
aren't
bad.
we?
It's not bad. Yeah.